So today I sort of wanted to talk about going above and beyond expectations, at a job, assuming you have a job as opposed to owning your own business. But I will tie in owning your own business at some point in the video. So if you end up finding the topic interesting, please feel free to hit the like button, share this with someone else who might also find the topic interesting, and comment down below what you thought on the topic, like why you found it interesting. So if you have a job, usually they'll pay you what they feel you're worth, what you're worth. So some jobs, like you know, bagging groceries, pushing carts at a supermarket, a janitor somewhere, or a someone at McDonald's that you know flips burgers or takes orders may or may not just make minimum wage or a little bit above it. People that have gone to either college or a trade school, um, a lawyer, a doctor, a mechanic, um, is going to be making more than minimum wage. The um, mechanic might be making $50, $100 an hour. The doctor or lawyer, depending on where they are, might be making multiples of hundreds of dollars an hour. Um, Now, if you want to become a doctor or a lawyer, um, we're talking 5 or 10 years of schooling, maybe more, some of which you might have to do internships. Um, Most people don't choose that path because that sounds too hard for them. So most people kind of split the difference. They might not be working the minimum wage job, but they might not be making hundreds of dollars an hour. They're somewhere in between. Um, so, you know, if you're making minimum wage, or even if you're not, um, but you're not making that $50 or $100 an hour, you really have to set yourself apart, to continue to um, see your um, paychecks get bumped, to get raises, to see um, more money to be able to afford more things. Um, a lot of people just go to their job, do the bare minimum so they don't get fired, and arguably get paid accordingly. You do your job, well, they pay you what they told you they were going to pay you. But if you go above and beyond what, people on your team are doing, eventually your managers are going to recognize that. And they'll say, well, you know, so when it comes time for promoting people, they're going to look at, okay, well, A, B, C, D, these people are all doing the bare minimum. Oh, well, this last person, they're going out of their way to be more productive than, these other 3 or 4 people. Or, oh, this person is asking for extra responsibilities. Or, oh, um, this person is doing more than what's required of them, doing you know, the tasks of some other um, underproductive teammates, or, you know, not, I guess, picking up the slack of some teammates, um, taking on some responsibilities managers might be doing, anything you can do to stand out. And not only will you come to mind if there's a promotion available, but then um, whenever it's time to look at raises, if it's based on a scale of, say, 1 to 5%, well, the people that are doing just enough not to get fired, well, maybe they might get 1%. So, okay, that, you know, yes, it's, might be required, everyone gets a raise, but they're not getting as much. And then the person that's, you know, doing more work, taking on more responsibilities, helping out, to cover for the underproductive people, or taking on responsibility of managers, that person would be, closer to that 3, 4, 5%, depending on how much above and beyond they go. So, um, yeah, and then, you know, of course, if your company gives recognitions, the managers, sometimes will be on the lookout for how people are doing in comparison to everyone else. So maybe your company has, um, an associate of the quarter. Well, they'll notice people that have been improving over that last quarter, or maybe it's someone that's not only has improved more than their peers, but is also doing more responsibilities. So, um, they're more helpful to the team and to the managers, then, that person will get recognized. And I said that I would also talk about if you're a business owner. So, um, obviously, a business you run with the idea of making a profit. So, if you stand out in comparison to other businesses doing the same thing, a customer might be more willing to come do business with you. If you're a restaurant and you serve mediocre food, well, the customer is not going to rant and rave about how good your food is because it's mediocre. So the customer is not going to, give that word of mouth, advertising for you because the food is just okay, or maybe not even good. But if it tastes amazing, then a customer might go out of their way to say to their family or friends, "Hey, I went to this restaurant XYZ. It had the most amazing hamburger, or the most amazing pasta dish, or whatever it was they had." That'll then, when their friend or family wants to go there, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, so and so really liked it here. I'm gonna go try it." Standing out in that way, like the amazing food or the amazing service, or just making the customer feel welcome, um, having a good price point for the product or service, good value, that can make you stand out. So hopefully you found some value in this. Um, Again, if you like the topic, please feel free to hit the like button and share this with someone else who might also enjoy the topic. And again, comment down below what you liked or thought of this topic. If you enjoyed the content, please consider um, subscribing and hitting the bell notification so you can continue to see more content like this. Thanks, and have a good day.